Hello, viewers. I'm SB.
I'm Amabel.
Okay, she's getting into character. She's getting her grar up, and welcome back to Griftlands, where today we're gonna complete day one of this campaign. I swear it. Rake is never one for surprises. Did you just make your choice there? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
You still have a button press left. You don't have to commit here yet. Out in the chill of night, best cover your neck, and not for fear of catching cold.
What
So
would
this-
it be for fear of?
For, like violence to your neck parts,
Oh,
which
okay.
are
Yeah.
generally understood to be vulnerable. Protect your neck, as the Wu-Tang Clan would advise you.
Would they?
They would and have
Okay.
have done. So yeah, this person is a smuggler, one of the sort of the local Jakes.
Oh, yeah.
The other person is some kind of other person.
Yeah, I want the.
Okay, you picked her. Yeah. Can I
I
ask?
saw her from across the bar, and I liked her vibe.
All right, that answers my question. Go ahead.
Is the Wu-Tang Clan the one with the Arza?
The Riza, yes, Riza.
Oh, okay. Hey, stranger. Fish says you're looking for help.
I guess I am. You see, normally I just punch my problems until they stop moving. But some problems are too big to punch.
I found the right this is the right choice. What can I do for you?
I run a little combat training operation, but I need an extension on my debts or I might have to close up shop. If you help me buy a little more time, I'll take you to our secret market. You can get your hands on goods.
What is that face that's being made right now?
I think it's supposed to be sort of enticing. She is also clearly drunk enough to just kind of be swaying, and I think that's impairing the delivery somewhat.
Yes. Sounds like we have a deal. Lead the way, and I'll do the talking.
Oh, Plaka the Swab dislikes you. You were warned.
Yep.
That's Plaka's persnicketyness. Beauty. Thanks, Hunter. And what about my needs, huh? Fish said you were the best. Oh, you might have seeded an unwanted grudge, but there's nothing you can do about it now. Alright, so you're partied up with Rake. And who knows what that's going to turn into.
Alright, here we are.
Rake leads you to a desolate beach. Here's the place. Remember, we can't fight our way through this. Trust me, I've tried. With that warning, you're joined by a merchant with a stiff collar and a sneer to match. I'm here for the money, Rake. Casio's tired of excuses. And who the heck are you, hired muscle?
Let's not be hasty. Okay, so can't do fighting, can do.
Oh, your opponent has plus 10 resolve. He's very serious about his business.
But the plus 10 just gets him to 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do this. Ray needs just a little more time.
Let's see, yeah, if you have friendlies in the area, they'll contribute a little bit to the conflict. So a couple stacks of flustered. That's decent.
Okay. Okay, inspiration. Right. Okay, and this is 3. Okay.
She's getting reacquainted.
I'm getting reacquainted. Okay, so I'm gonna start with instincts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna gain a couple influence.
Yep, makes sense.
I'm gonna
not punch self in face.
I'm gonna use that. And hey, what if I get that back into my hand? Oh.
Well, you don't have any zero cost cards, so it created an ad lib, which is just 2 extra free damage
From your discard pile, but oh, okay, so the card.
A card that costs 0 from your discard pile.
Okay, but the one I used before
Didn't cost 0.
No, there was one that cost 0, but it expended. It destroyed itself. It didn't go to discard pile.
Oh yeah, no the thing that generates
Yeah.
it has the expend keyword, so it goes away. Like this ad lib. See, you can see it break apart instead of go to the discard.
Oh well, yeah. No, I'll do this one to get to 3 composure and do it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason not to do that is if you wanted to exchange some functionality for some experience on your card.
Yeah.
All right, we've dealt with merchants before. We know how this game goes.
Okay. Okay. So he's gonna attack. So I can gain 2 influence and apply 3. Would that be a separate thing of influence, or just go to that same?
I don't know actually. I guess let's find out.
All right. Yeah. Let's.
Okay, you can only have 1 stack of influence. It looks like.
All right. Let me improvise a card. Bait. Okay.
Bait is an argument with 2 resolve that draws targeting. It has to be targeted before anything else.
Okay, and my composure.
You kind of have sorry, go ahead.
Does the composure last? Persist turn to turn, or?
No, I don't think so.
No, it doesn't. Okay. So. I'll go with it because I already have composure on the thing, and I'm gonna go with. All right, I will do that to get some.
And then you may as well play a deflection for the XP. You just have the extra.
Yeah, and I'll here in case that other intent is going to attack.
Well, it's not. It's the deployment of some kind of argument.
Okay.
So it's he's putting something on this bar.
All right. Well, here's a nice threaten.
Intrigue is pretty solid in this situation.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I will. And do some fast talk. And yeah, let's.
No interest in that argument.
No, because I just want to get.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, he's nearly.
Hey, Amabel, it's a good idea, generally speaking, to speak in full thoughts.
Yes, I'm sorry. If you end this turn with this card, take 8 damage. Okay. Well, first let me
Don't do that.
Oh. What?
Well, because you had other cards in your hand that you could have played to. You're just choosing not to take experience.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, that's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. A living customer is a paying customer. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, provided she'll actually pay. Fine, I'll give Rake another week. But after that, Benowem slinks into the night, leaving nothing but his threat behind.
I poked him in the eye.
A week? Hesh, that really saves my skin. You have no idea.
So we're satisfied?
Did you mouse over Hesh?
I did before.
Did you though?
Yes.
Do you know about Hesh of the Dark? Have you heard about our Lord and Squid, Hesh of the Dark?
No, I mean, but the
Satisfied,
first time,
relieved, ready to party, you name it. Let's get to the night market, huh? We have something to celebrate, you and I.
all right, I'm gonna try to do better about
Take
making sure
that.
I upgrade all my cards.
Get bowled over.
I got excited about taking that guy out, and this is it, huh? Pretty modest.
Hey, you want fancy or you want cheap? This is where folks come to get an edge for a good price. And now you can be one of those people. Rake now likes you and will offer discounts in her shop. So yeah, a variety of vendors here. You find Rake tending to her ring. I knew I'd see you again. Nothing quite as thrilling as the taste of your own blood in your mouth, huh?
I can think of a few things.
I mean, you say that, but here you are. So you can buy yourself some new cards. You can also pay to remove cards from your battle deck in case you'd like to get some less impressive stuff out of there. That is a very expensive card.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, that's for improvising. I'll. Oh, this is a 0 cost. It is pricey, but yeah, why don't I 0 cost card? I have to, spend action points to do things. I am speaking incomplete thoughts.
Plaka the Swab is tuning up one of her black market grafts. I keep telling you, these grafts are made for someone of your talents. Plaka does not like you, so...
Yeah, these are going to be pricey.
Yeah. Yep, they sure are.
All right, Endo.
A follower of Hesh is meditating here.
And what are you peddling? Heshite?
Do you seek enlightenment, child? Hesh distributes it freely, for a price. So he's like the negotiation version of Frake. Frolic of the Beasts stands before you, surrounded by various animal parts and accessories. Quick, what's the most dangerous beast in Havaria?
Is it people?
Ha! Not even close. The most dangerous animal in Havaria is... wait, you got it. It is people. Anyway, if you want to add to your pack, you've come to the right place. Squirt, a wild fleet. Zimbot, a wild frock. And also critter parts.
Okay, well... You're selling fleas, aren't they just vermin?
Oh no, fleas are noble beasts. Very loyal, if you earn their respect. Tasty, too, if it comes to it.
Okay.
A little expensive.
Frocks, huh? I've seen the Admiralty use these before.
And with good reason. Vrocks are smart, like birds. And they're tough, like birds. But they don't fly away, so they're easier to catch. You had like a visceral reaction to that Vrock. What was that?
What a cutie pie.
Okay, well now you know about the night market, where you can go at night.
Mm-hmm.
It's late when you get back to the Grog and Dog, but you can spot trouble before you even step onto its porch. You slip quietly behind an overturned table before anyone notices. I hear you've been asking after my bounty, but you're out of the game, fish, so you must be asking for someone else. I don't hold it against you, but whatever hunter you're hiding, you need to hand them over. There's no...
oh, that's you.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
You
Sorry.
have your character. There's no hunter here, Cassio, but we both know that won't stop you from being a mudsucker. I have a business to run, same as you. There was a time when you respected that. The slimy underside of Cassio's voice is enough to draw you out of your hiding spot, blade at the ready.
Don't be so smug, Cassio. Nobody gets a bounty like yours without enemies.
Sal? You're the hunter? I'd have thought that Derek would have beaten the spirit out of you.
Didn't have to be this way, Cassio. You could have bought me out at any time. I'd have forgiven you.
With that look in your eye? I don't think so. Don't mistake this for condescension. I'm proud you made it off the Derek. I should have known you would. Excuse me if I don't stick around to see this done. It'll hurt too much to see you go down. Cassio tosses a fistful of shills onto the soiled bar counter. For the damages, fish, if you manage to survive. It ain't nothing personal, after all. Not even the floorboards creak as Cassio leaves. For a moment, her goons hang there, watching to see what you'll do. Go down quiet, Hunter. I promise it'll be just like going to sleep. So Enid is the bouncer, who has apparently not been doing her job.
Alright, so... You know what? I've done a lot of negotiations lately. I'm gonna do some fighting. I need to get those cards
you're
up.
certainly gonna do some fighting, but okay, just want to take this on your own, huh?
Yeah. Nice to see Cassio cares about as much for her allies as she does for her enemies. You lot have no idea what she signed you up for. Alright. 6 damage. Okay.
Look at what your opponent's doing.
I am looking. There.
Nope, you were for a second there.
Wait, what?
There's like a ton of icons on the screen that you don't know what they do. Just fucking mouse over some things. Jesus Christ.
Okay. First time to take damage each turn, they gain 2 defense. Alright. Gain 3 defense at the end of every turn. Okay, that's pretty severe. Applies Galvanize to a random card in your deck. Galvanize. This card triggers Voltaic. At the end of your turn, take 1 damage for every Galvanized card you played this turn. Okay. Alright. Well, I can start with this. Alright. I'm gonna apply some defense. I will try this stab. I know I'd 2 to 5. I don't want it to be 2. I want to get 3, 4, or 5, and I got a pretty good chance of that, I would think. All right. I have a question about getting this card filled up.
Yeah.
When it's filled up, does it upgrade immediately, or is it at the end of the battle?
It'd be at the end of the battle.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if I should go with the sure thing of 3, or if I should try for which gives me closer to another level up, or if I should do this for the chance of the 3, 4, or 5 to get the basically 1 or 2 extra points of damage. I feel like the level long term is going to be a better. I'll do that.
Okay.
Maybe that's the wrong move. Okay. Okay, we don't have any combo yet.
You do have... You have got to
Do
pay
I?
more attention to the things on the
Okay.
screen.
All right, I'm trying. It's a lot of things on the screen. I'm trying. Okay, I have 1 stack of combo. Every galvanized card I have played, and all right. Well, let me start with this and see what I have.
Okay.
All right, so
Didn't get a chance to pull any combo, unfortunately, but there's still some good stuff here.
And pair reduces their damage. Inflict 1 bonus damage on the target being the turn, reduce wound by 1. Attack. So the attacks will get more. Okay. But so I have 2 more action points left. That's going to end up being a feint to give me some defense, and the haymaker. No, the haymaker is costs 2 points.
Correct.
So, you know what? I better go with the bleed.
Okay.
All right, and then let me get the. No, I better not do the haymaker. I better get my defense up. I got 9 damage incoming, and I have 53 hit points.
Are you gonna survive her to death?
Okay, you're right. The thing is, I played a lot of Slay the Spire. I'm not good at it. I'm too timid and defensive, and that causes me a problem.
Boy, it sure would be nice if you had some help here. You know, just sort of an extra pair of hands.
Okay, yeah. I guess you're right. I don't always make good decisions. Okay, well, this is a little nicer.
I think a thing that will probably help is if you make your decisions for a reason instead of just going, well, whatever, I'll just do this.
That's not really how I play games. I don't know if you've noticed
Personal advice. All right, so you got a couple of galvanized cards in your hand. You got to be pretty careful about these.
Yeah.
You probably do not want to play these.
Don't want to play them, no. So I figure getting the hammer grip, pretty good. Gives me some combo for when I do get another finisher card in my...
And you read the text on the combo tooltip last time you had combo points, so you understand how they function, right?
They're accumulated until they're spent by a finisher.
Yeah, is that all the words?
Lose half of your combo whenever you take damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna get hit at the end of the turn. It is difficult to maintain combo. Like, you want to build up your combo and use it pretty close together. It's not like a thing you just accumulate over time.
That's true. Well, then maybe I should get some bleed then. So let me get this.
Part of what makes the combo playstyle a little tricky is because is that you kind of have to. You really want to be doing the 2 things close together.
Okay. I will add that to my draw pile.
Yeah, seems like a fine time for it.
And then I think I will put on some feint to try to reduce some of this damage. All right. Okay, well let's fight dirty. That's a good thing to start with. Always a good thing to start with. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do the mud tosser to gain the combo.
Yeah, I have the opportunity to gain the combo and immediately spend it before you can take any damage here. It's a pretty solid chunk of damage.
Yeah.
And then you have 1 non-galvanized action in your hand here.
Okay, so let me use this to gain my action and then use my non-galvanized action. All right. Well, I don't want that one. But I can fight dirty again. It's always a good idea to start with. Give me a card that I can spend for free.
Well, maybe for free. Like Enrage, Enrage has a cost, but obviously it's also pretty powerful.
Okay, draw 2 cards, expand, draw a card, discard a card. Well, draw 2 cards is going to be the...
Okay. Why is that?
The better. Because then I'm not discarding the card, and there's not really cards I need to discard here. If I had a card in my hand that was like, if this is still in your hand, take whatever. Or if it was the case where hands carried over turn to turn, that'd be more useful to me in this situation. But draw 2 is just better for that. All right, so first let's get some defense there.
Why?
Wait, he's not attacking.
No.
Never. I do need to pay better. I am. You know what? I did it to level up the card. That's what that was about.
All right.
Okay, let me... Alright. I'm going to spend the elbow strike. Well, I'm going to hasten.
Yeah, are you... okay.
Well, I was going to send the... But while he's there taking damage, you know.
Is he?
Wait, am I still... Okay, his...
Look at his health bar.
Yeah. That's 11. Okay. Then I'm going to do this to continue to level up my feint, because I don't want to use the galvanized card.
Yeah, you're not actually getting damage through this turn anyway, so he's just buffing himself up and buying time here.
Okay. Well, I need to do more damage to him then. Okay, oh, now damage is coming through. So yeah, I will apply the defense now to help with that. Stab, haymaker. I don't have any combo, but it's still 3 to 5 damage. It still helps get the level up. Should I do that? Or should I take the adrenaline shot to get me more hastens for... Because I will be drawing them next turn, both of them next turn. So yeah, so I think what I do is I use a stab and I use an adrenaline shot.
Okay. Oof.
Okay. These are not... It was not the best
yeah, this is not...
cards I could have drawn.
Not an exciting draw. You have a lot of stuff in your deck. It's kind of not fun to draw.
Well, I will start... I do like to get rid of cards. I will start... Wait, is he is attacking. You know, he's going to do no damage this turn is what he's going to do.
Okay, max damage for you, so you did get something through there.
Okay. Alright, let me use this to get the hammer grip. And then, yeah, the haymaker is going to be pretty okay.
Yep, it's another pretty solid chunk of damage there. You're doing stuff, but it is also like you're half happening.
Yeah, no, I see that. It's happening too slowly, and all the galvanized cards are not helping.
Yeah, and it's becoming less and less realistic to play a galvanized card. You see that other effect on you? You're making
the fatigue.
Make sure to read all your effects. Yeah. So
cards no longer gain XP for this battle.
After a certain number of turns, cards will stop gaining XP, so that it disincentivizes you from just sitting around and dragging every battle out as long as possible, which would be a real strategy otherwise.
Yeah, okay.
Bleed gets through all the shielding at least.
Alright. So let's get him bleeding. This at least is some damage. I hate that this is galvanized, so I'll take a damage, but I'll put 4 defense on, so I'll end up taking like a damage from him and then a damage at the end of my turn. That's 2 damage instead of taking 5. So
are you paying attention to how much voltaic is on you?
Oh gosh, okay.
Every time he hits you, he's adding more to that.
No,
so
I misread that.
It's making the galvanized cards worse and worse. You need to just keep fighting through it.
Yeah, I did this badly.
And you're pretty much doing what you can do.
Yeah, but
what did you do badly?
I made a poor decision at the start of the thing.
You absolutely should have tried to recruit help. I'll say that.
I misread it, which that's on me. Okay, well I can do this. Get some combo. And do a haymaker. Alright.
Okay. So every couple of turns it seems like he spends a couple of turns just like recharging his hammer. But unfortunately he's giving himself 13 shield per turn and you just cannot realistically punch through that.
No. And these cards can't level up. He's not attacking. I mean, I'm kind of... Are any of these cards useful right now?
Not really.
Okay. Alright, let's fight dirty. I can draw 2... What is in my draw deck? It's not going to show. Let me look at it.
There's a button on your screen for letting you do the thing you're trying to do.
Nope. Yeah. Okay.
It's right there. You've moused over it twice. You moused over it twice in the process of going. I can't do this.
All right. Hide panel.
So this is what your deck is right now.
Okay. Well, restore panel. I will go with the draw 2 cards.
Okay.
All right. 1 to 2, 2 bonus damage. Do you have any combo? Okay. I mean, that could... That gives some bonus damage. The bleed goes through the... So I'm wondering if I should get the hammer grip, put the hammer grip on, put the other hammer grip on, which then activate the bonus damage for that second hammer grip.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I should go with the saber grip for just the bleed. But you know, I'll go with the hammer grip.
Okay.
All right. Okay, stab, elbow strike, train strike, feint. I'm not breaking through that, so let's defend. Yeah, I think I'm probably going down this battle, but you know, I'm gonna try my best.
Okay.
Let's get some defense on there.
Alright, you're keeping some combo rolling even through the damage here. You have enough combo point generation at this point that you can kind of do that.
Okay, I'm not going to spend cards because I have all that mechanic on it.
And at this point, you have so many hammer grips that you're carrying combo from turn to turn, and thus getting the bonus damage on all of your hammer grips all the time. But it takes a little while for this strategy to build up, but you've got it rolling now.
It's just a matter if I'm gonna get through it before.
Yeah. I mean, it's 24 more health there. You can see 24 more health off of him until he panics.
Alright. Gain 2 combo. Expands 1 to 2 damage. Impair. Okay, do I... You know, let's get some bleed on this time. Alright. Those are galvanized, so screw those.
Almost everything in your hand is right now.
Alright.
Okay, he's gonna spend some time shielding up, which is annoying, but what are you gonna do?
Okay. Hammer grip.
Yeah, mostly for the combo, right?
Yeah.
So...
This is not galvanized.
Yeah.
This is, but it's 21 to 23 damage.
Yeah.
And I'll take 6 damage for it?
8.
8. Oh, 8. Yes, at 8 now. And then 3 damage per combo.
That's already calculated.
Oh, that's already... Okay.
Why did you think it said 21 to 23? Okay.
Alright.
That's gonna hurt at the end of the turn. That's gonna hurt. But yeah, I think that might have been worth it. That's a big chunk of damage.
Alright. Let me faint just in case. Oh, none of these are 10 and I can get through, so I'm just gonna end turn.
Alright, we're getting down to it here. If you can find 10 damage this turn. I mean, you're gonna survive the turn. He's only hitting you for 6. Or maybe not hitting you at all.
Okay.
Alright, and since you're not taking any damage this turn, you will actually not lose any combo.
Okay. Alright, well there's some hammer grip there I can use. And
get yourself some hammer grip. There. And then actually you can like fully cover your face again.
Yeah. Whew.
Alright, well.
But that's going to do 10 damage to me, which will kill me.
It's not.
Oh no, it's not. It's not galvanized anymore. Okay. Well then I'm just going to do that.
Take his head clean off.
Okay, well, that's...
Look at that, you survived.
Okay.
Right, so, rewards. Winning a battle has restored some resolve. That always happens. Every time you win a battle, you get a little bit of resolve back. You got some card upgrades. You got some new cards. Take these things in the order of your choosing.
All right. Let's pick a battle card. Attack 3 times. 2 bleed per attack.
You do not have a way of improvising that.
Okay. You discard the card, deal 2 damage to random enemy. Let's see that. You know, I'll go with draw a card, discard a card.
Okay.
Okay, negotiation card. Well, that's pretty good. I'd like the calm. You expend a card, draw 1 card. No, I'll go with the calm on there. I like, you know, I do tend to prefer a defensive play style. All right, battle bizarre. Upgrade. So that's 4, that's 5. That's 5, but it's an expend. Yeah, let's go with that. Is that okay? Close. New battle guard. All right. Money. Store revolve.
You're starting to get a reputation for violence. Negotiation card unstable because you murdered that man in front of everybody.
You need to reduce the cost of a random card in your hand by 1 until played. I like that. Gain 1 action. Okay, so picking the roller drum might actually be good because I don't use the hostility very much.
Yeah, you're definitely like bending your negotiation deck heavily toward influence.
So I think gaining an action per turn is going to be more reliable than reducing the cost of a random card in my hand by 1. So I'm going to go with the roller drum.
Okay. Fish carefully navigates the mess of her bar, favoring her side. She doesn't look too badly injured, but she's not as young as she used to be. Well, that shucked a rotten oyster. But we've been through worse, and we're both still standing. ...
I can't believe she came for you like that. You! She doesn't care about anyone, does she? She's just a monster all the way down.
What's done is done. The fire's only good if it stokes the engine, kid.
I should have gone for Cashew as soon as I arrived. Now I've dragged you into it too.
None of that. You've got a bit of grit in your eye. You'll wink it out once you get some sleep. I got a room set up for you in the back. With Cascio gone, the few patrons that remain return to their drinks. Them that weren't spilled, anyway. So you can talk to Fish to,
Okay.
Casio's gonna come after you now. So you can share a drink with Tina to restore some resolve. Obviously, it costs money. It's gonna give you some cards that represent your drunkenness.
I'm going a sober run, so.
Okay. Fish didn't get to the top of her field by indulging her wounds. She barely flinches as she spit shines an old mug. I bet your blood's boiling, kid, but we survived the day. What?
Her spitting was very good.
Okay. Cool your feet, get some rest, and we'll come up with a plan in the morning.
Okay, hang on. The rest of them. Heal and recharge your abilities.
Yeah, sleeping is... Hey, maybe
Good night's rest can't hurt unless I wake up dead, that is.
Kasia won't come back on my watch. The back's barricaded, and the front has me. Night, kid. Fish leads you through a curtain behind the bar, nodding toward a cozy room at the back.
How cozy is my room?
Alright, you've unlocked a new character with a whole new story and location, with unique cards and gameplay mechanics. That's true, there are 3 different characters and 3 different stories, and the systems underlying are shared, but they're very different, very different styles of stories and very different mechanical approaches. Your bed calls to you. You'll dream of the grime beneath your nails and how it'll never come clean. In the dream, it's actually comforting.
I'm going to sleep. Oh yeah, okay. That's good. I was worried I wouldn't be getting that much health back. Alright, it's a nice recap of my...
Yeah. You slept through the night with one hand gripping the knife under your pillow. But then, you've slept that way every night since you were 12. You notice a large box with the Spark Baron's logo on it. Upon closer inspection, you see Quarren's name on it. You open it to find a stun gun. Hey, free stun gun.
Okay.
This is why it's good to have friends.
Yeah.
It's early morning, but the Grog and Dogs patrons are already hard at work on their drinks.
So I know you thought I should hold off on that bounty, but after last night, if Cassia wants me to be her worst nightmare, I'd like to oblige.
And how are you gonna do that? She knows you're here, and she's got money and goons to keep her safe. What do you got?
You?
You're damn right. Lucky for you, I have a couple of contacts who want Cassia dead almost as much as you do, if you can convince them to work with you.
Will they need convincing?
I'm afraid so. The Admiralty doesn't trust hunters as a rule, but talk to my contact. See if you can convince her otherwise. But taking out Cassia would make a space the Spree'd be more than happy to fill. I know somebody who will talk to you, especially if you can bring him Cassia's head on a platter. So the Spree is just sort of the criminal element in the area.
Okay. Alright, so
you want to go
Admiralty.
try to get in with the Admiralty, or do you want to meet some people of the Spree, see if they'll help you out?
I'm not going to the Admiralty. That's
We have principles here. Come on.
we have principles here, yeah. Oh, you look cool.
Hiku's mysterious poetry has been found scribbled in privies from Murder Bay to the Breadfields, a relatively mild and fertile area of Bavaria. South of Murder Bay, farmers there are indentured to Deltree and must hand over the bulk of their produce in exchange for rations. You know, indentured servitude, that's all. It's grim. It's grim out here. It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Didn't think my day would involve a grifter dealing, and it won't, because we have no interaction options for her. You have no money or anything.
Alright, this is who I want to talk to, but... Wait, I've met you before.
Yep, that's your friend. Your friend Lux. You and Lux are pals.
Okay, I can't give you money right now.
Brenna flashes you a complicated hand signal and then watches you expectantly.
Can I help you?
Sorry, I keep forgetting where I am. I take it you've never been to Groutbog?
Actually, I was born there. Bad memories.
Sure. Those are its primary export, after all. But you made it out, which means you might just be exactly who I'm looking for. How do you feel about a bit of light smuggling? Brennan needs your help contacting local merchants who might be interested in buying stolen goods from Groutbog. Do you want to help this person do a fence?
Let's talk. What's the job?
Just a simple sale. I got goods worth unloading and leads who want to buy. Only problem is I've been made. There's Spark Barons here in Murder Bay who would definitely recognize me. So I need you to approach the buyers on my behalf. Convince them to come to me so we can close the deal.
Alright. Sure, I'm in. It'd be fun to stick to the bear.
We lost part of your line read there, but it's fine. Sure. I mean, if you're not having fun, what's the point, right? Here's where to meet me once you make contact with the buyer.
This is the person I'm supposed to talk to.
Yep, you're just like getting into extra trouble on the side there. The man meets your gaze with a face like barbed wire.
Nadan, right? I'm Sal. I hear you're a guy worth knowing.
And I hear you've got an axe to grind. You want to bury it in a few skulls? You won't get anywhere near Cassia without my help. But my help don't come cheap or easy. You do good work and survive to reap the benefits, and maybe we're in business.
Okay, maybe later, because I gotta do this other job first. Did not realize.
Just decided to get into some additional trouble.
Alright. Where? Rise and shine, there we are. Not many random encounters this time. Alright.
Hello again.
Alright, I'll tell Cash about the Rise offer. Word is you're in the market for some goods from Groutbog.
Could be, but I've been burnt by those crazies before. How do I know their goods are good?
I'm gonna convince you to come along. Because this is the stuff the Spark Barons thought was good enough to bring to the auction. Alright. 4 damage, an argument thing. Okay.
So you have your reputation here, unstable, that you have gained because a bunch of people saw you murder a guy last night.
Draw a card. Play it with a random target. I mean, that's fun.
That could be cool. That could be sick. Maybe.
That's... Play it... So whatever the cost of the card is going to be played. Is that...
I don't know.
Hang on. Okay, well, let me first... I'm going to... I compliment Cash on his great looks. Okay, so I'm going to spend one of my influence to deal additional damage. I'm going to fast talk. I'm going to double my composure on all arguments. And then I'm going to play unstable. Okay, and that works.
Yeah, that was fairly productive.
Yeah, alright. Okay, inspiration or attitude. Price card for my draw pile. What is in my draw pile? None of them have an inspiration improvisation effect, so. Alright. So let me
Yeah, it's worth the 10 shills.
Oh, there's the 10 shills one. Never mind. I don't have that much money. Let's get some fast talk on there. This doesn't get me my 0 cost card. Oh no, because I expended it. Okay. That's 4 damage. This is... Yeah, I ran a card in hand, cost additional 10 shills to negotiate. Alright. What is in my discard pile? Also nothing that where improvisation matters. But I could get one that does some damage. Because 3 damage is not... 4 damage to the... Yeah, when I do this. Okay, I'll spend the influence before he attacks it. That makes sense to me.
Okay.
It does bring it in here, but I got plenty of composure there.
You have a very small amount of composure. You have plenty of resolve.
That's what I meant. Thank you. Okay, well, this is going to give me some more composure. So that covers me. I'm not getting any damage. All right. Well, none of these are great. I'll play these for the experience.
Yeah. Perfectly reasonable.
My dude, you have 8 resolve.
He's about to have all your money.
Nothing's in my discard pile.
Right.
Okay, hang on. So let me... Okay. At the start of each turn, a random card in hand costs an additional 10 shills to this negotiation. Alright, so that's going to cost 10 no matter what. Okay. So that doesn't make sense to use that. I will just spend the 10 to... No, I'm going to cancel. I'm going to use this to get that card back, so I'm at least getting a little level up on that. And that didn't quite do it. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna...
Really?
I'll take some damage.
Okay.
I don't want to spend more cash. If I can avoid it.
Okay.
I wanted to spend a maximum of 10 that turn. That was my deal. Okay, well, hang on. Let's use these cards to get some levels. Nope, that's not what I'm gonna use. But I am gonna use this one to knock him out. And I probably should be doing attacks more on some of the other arguments, but it feels like barreling in on getting that number down has served me pretty well. 3 smarts. Okay, smarts gain an extra action start of the turn, then reduce smarts by 1. Smarts is an argument with 6 resolve. Okay, yeah, I'm absolutely grabbing that.
Okay, you did read all the words, right? You saw that it also gives you vulnerability.
Yeah?
No, you didn't. Okay.
All resolve losses increased by 1. Okay. Spend 1 influence. This card costs 0 to play. Gain 1 influence. Well, I have other cards that... Yeah, I'm going to go with the gain 1 influence there.
Okay.
I'm on your side here. You're basically getting auction-grade relics but without having to compete with the cult. Sounds good, right?
Perhaps too good, but I believe you. Lead the way, but don't expect me to let my guard down. So a good thing to do would be to rather than just saying what you're doing, explain why you're doing it. We want the rationale. We can all see what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm still. Your job is so hard. I'm trying, but it's so hard because a lot of times I make decisions more on a gut level rather than a brain level.
That feels like a bad strategy to me. I'm not trying to criticize. Anyway, you have another node over there in your quest.
There it is, yeah.
You arrive at the Rise camp. So, where's the stuff? We meet at last. Let me show you what we have. Sal, please keep an eye out for trouble, will you? Cash and Brenna retreat into a tent. You can just barely hear their muffled deliberations through the canvas. The haggling goes on for quite some time. You scan the surrounding trees for threats. After a time, Cash bursts from the tent. What a waste of time. They quote one price, then charge another. I'd be surprised if any of their stuff worked at all.
Alright. She's just gonna walk away empty-handed? Let me tell you about my new friend. Let me tell you, friend, about the new world of the sunk cost fallacy. Alright.
So, notice, you paying attention to all the things that are on the screen?
I am looking at the things right now.
Okay.
Okay.
How about the things that are, like, glowing? You have accumulated a bunch of flourish over the course of the game, and this flourish meter is now full. You can press this button to basically, like, fire off a fancy, powerful ability.
Okay. So I click the button and it will... Well, let me click the button, I guess.
There you go. That's a way of figuring things out. When the flourish counter is full, you're able to trigger one of Sal's flourishes below. You only know one flourish at the moment. So just turn off all of his intents. What if, instead of doing stuff, you didn't do stuff this turn? How about that?
Alright, well, let me get some damage on this guy. One extra damage.
2, in fact.
2 extra damage. Okay.
And so you've already earned back 5% of your flourish.
All right. Has 4 damage. Okay, this in 3 turns. There's another in 1 turn. All right. Let's composure this. Do I wanna gain extra action to start your turn, then reduce smarts by 1? It's armed with 6 resolve. Yeah, okay. Let's try this out.
Okay, so you can see the vulnerability has increased the damage that is incoming from that argument.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but all right, and I guess yes, I'll pay 5 shills to do some damage to him.
Just choose not to play a card for no reason?
I didn't realize. I thought I was out of actions.
You can see how many actions you have.
Okay, I misread it. I'm sorry. Okay, 0 for my disc. Do I have any 0 cost? Well, I don't want that one. Does do some damage though. All right. All right, let me. Do some damage there. I'm not gonna play these kickback cards.
So you're seeing a little bit of a problem with your strategy here, or maybe problem's a big word, an inefficiency, which is that you have all this action generation, but you hardly have any way to spend all these actions.
Yeah. Let's get a card from my discard pile. Gain 2 influence. Okay, yeah, let's I
mean, that sorta doesn't do anything.
It put experience on the card, did it not?
Yeah. All of a sudden, that's important to you? Got her.
All right, let's see.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, does some additional damage. And what do I got here? Eh.
Applied some composure to your face. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, it was. Okay, that's already leveled up. Yeah, okay.
You may as well. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say you may as well play the column before you.
Yeah, I forget to do that. Okay,
Intrigue seems pretty good, and you pretty much always have bonus influence hanging around.
Yeah. Deflection. You know, let's do the one that gets them out of my hand.
Yeah,
out of my deck.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I got a lot of fast talks. Let me do that one. Let me tell you something. If you don't act now, the goods will get scooped up by the cult and squirreled away in Supplicant City.
An opulent and corrupt city, etc.
Okay.
I guess that's a fair point. I suppose I can go a little over budget. Cash goes back in the tent. After some more shouting, Brenna comes out.
If I had to convince her to go back in.
Hey, thanks for the help. I think this is gonna work. I'll be wrapping up in the bay here I'll be here in the bay for a couple of days wrapping up business. If you're looking for exotic goods from the bog, feel free to drop by. Also money, hooray.
Yeah.
Also a tincture.
All right.
It's handy.
All right. Now to go back to talk to Nadan.
Try not to get yourself hired on the way there.
Yeah, we've been through this one already. Yeah. Okay. Contract's a contract. I'm happy to be in business with you, Nadan.
Glad you're convinced so easy. You do good on those favors. Maybe we're as copacetic as you say. And Cascio will be all yours. First order of business? Take this. Free stuff. Cool.
Attack Mickles. Okay, well, enemy makes no packing. 3 power and heal 5.
And even if it doesn't, it's a 1 cost 8 damage.
Yeah, let me grab that one. What is it? Because I feel like my fighting cards are definitely underdeveloped compared to my negotiation cards.
Well, you've done a lot less fighting.
Yeah.
This will tell people that you're under my protection.
Nice. I've always wanted to learn a secret handshake. So put me to work, boss. I'm here to impress, ain't I?
You're hungry. That's good. The Admiralty has begun pushing in on Spree territory, wrestling up trouble when they know damn well to keep their wet noses out of it. When we ambushed an Admiralty patrol out in the woods, our people took some losses and ran, but not before striking a heavy blow. The remainder of the Admiralty patrol is still out there, waiting for rescue. I want you to go finish the job. It'll make the Admiralty think twice about coming into our territory. But make sure you kill all of them. That's the whole point.
Ooh, that's kind of gruesome.
So the Spree used hit-and-run tactics to devastate an Admiralty patrol. The survivors are stranded in the field. Get in there and commit some murders. It's 210 shills and a graft. I mean, that is some reward. So,
right.
We are maybe at a point where we could stop here. I think this is worth like 70 minutes into the episode.
Oh, wow, jeez.
So I think that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, murders. So many murders. And we'll see you then.